Hello everyone, my name is Bruce Elbort, and today I'm going to show you how to install XAMPP on Microsoft Windows. What is XAMPP? Well, it's a collection of programs packaged together, which includes Apache, MariaDB, PHP, and Perl. Apache is the web server, MariaDB is the database, and PHP is the scripting language. XAMPP is available for Macintosh, Linux, and Windows-based PCs. Where do you get XAMPP? Well, you point your web browser to ApacheFriends.org. ApacheFriends.org. Now, if you look at that page, ApacheFriends.org, you'll notice that there are lots of things to download, right? There's the XAMPP for Windows, XAMPP for Linux, and XAMPP for OS X. Notice the versions there, right? It says version 5.6.28, right? And there are other versions. Actually, they're all the same there. But notice that top row is XAMPP for PHP version 5.6.28. What we are going to do is focus on the big green bar in the middle that says XAMPP now supports PHP 7. We are going to download and install that version of XAMPP and install it on Microsoft Windows. Okay, so let's get started. So here I am on the ApacheFriends.org site, and I'm going to scroll down to XAMPP now supports PHP 7, and I'm going to click on the Download Now link. And it brings me to a page that has here, you can see XAMPP for Windows, XAMPP for Linux, and XAMPP for OS X. Since we're going to be installing XAMPP on Windows, we want to go to this row right here that I'm highlighting with my mouse that says 7.0.13. Now, by the time you're watching this video, the version numbers may have changed. Just know that we're going to be installing version 7. So I'm going to click on the Download 32-bit button, and now I'll be asked to save the XAMPP software on my PC for installation. Now the software is ready for me to install, and I'm going to click on it. It's going to launch the installer. And it says, do you want to allow this app from an unknown publisher to make changes to your device? And I'm going to click yes. Now, I also want to state that your version of Windows may or may not be giving you some of these warnings or pop-ups. Okay? So, just know that if you have any questions, reach out to me and ask me questions. Now, it says important. Because an activated user account control UAC on your system, some functions of XAMPP are possibly restricted. I'm not going to read the entire message here, but just know that we are going to install XAMPP, and I'll show you where we are going to install it, which should alleviate some of the problems that warning dialog box mentioned. So I'm going to install all the options here, which are the default. I'm going to click on Next, and here is where we're going to install XAMPP on C:\XAMPP. It's the default. You shouldn't need to touch it. I'm going to click on Next, and I'm going to click on Next again, and the software brings up this window. I'm going to go back to the installer. Whoops. I'm going to go back to the installer here, and I'm going to click on Next. And now XAMPP will be installed. Well, it now looks like XAMPP has been installed, and it gives you the option here with this checkbox. Do you want to start the control panel now? And I'm going to click Finish. And it asks me whether I want German or US. So I'm going to click on Save. I'm going to close down. Actually, I'm going to minimize Chrome here so you can see what's going on here. Now, this is the XAMPP control panel. Okay, and I'm not going to go into much more than this right now, but you can see here that this is it. This is XAMPP. So in the next video, I'm going to show you how to start XAMPP, how to start MySQL, and how to check to ensure that both are working correctly.